Welcome, everybody. Sorry for the delay. We got a good match for you, though. Coming right up, I am Divine, along with my commentator, Nito SM, and the tracker, Zachary. Go ahead and introduce yourself, or got anything to say?
Let's have a good race. How about that?
So, our starting mode here is going to be Metroids, all Metroids, and no Mother Brain 2. So that means we need 18 projectiles and 3,000 damage to kill Mother Brain 1, and then we can escape.
This can either be an extremely fast seed or a very slow seed, depending on what the logic dictates.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Amrock.
We'll have to do some syncing here of the racers. We'll get that fixed shortly.
Yep. 7.67. 16. 16. Oh, that is not number 16. Go. A little low on the audio.
Quick find on the morph ball for both racers, which is required to escape Alcatraz here, and then they will be well on their way.
I think I need one extra second. Did some math wrong. Sorry about that.
I don't think either player has paused here. They are just going. They have not.
Yeah.
They're not looking for a map or anything. They're just checking doors.
Who needs maps? Not me. Although maps is generally what you want to go for here in Map Rando, as the name might imply.
There we go. Beans finally opened it. So map is top left from Parlor. Still just not much they can do without some way to destroy the blocks there, so they're checking all the doors they can.
Power bombs. Alright. That gives us a way to kill all of the Metroids, if we so please. Note that killing a Metroid with a power bomb only grants one drop as compared to with supers.
While it is definitely possible to kill a room full of Metroids with just a single pack of power bombs, it can be quite tricky and dangerous as well.
Oh, okay. Big Pink. Not a bad room to find here.
Yep, so they have to go around because the top left door of Parlor there leads to the door where there's the super block in front. Looks like Zebra found his way around through another PP door into Big Pink proper to start collecting and getting his bearings on what doors to check from there.
So we find Ice Beam. In all hard trickies, Ice and every other beam is considered filler as well as X-ray. So this could be progression or this could not be progression. But this does give us a way to kill the Metroids as well. More reliable way.
Yeah, definitely a lot easier. I'd be willing to say it most likely is progression when it's given this early in the seed in some form, but it's generally going to be very useful and required for a lot of strats elsewhere in the world, so it's definitely needed here. A lot of majors in Turian for them to start collecting here. I didn't get a good enough look at the map to see which one would be like the most accessible at this point, but I'm sure we'll get a look here in a moment.
Yeah.
I do see one in a sand pit. That will require some extra stuff to be able to get that one. Okay, we got pit room and the sand pit.
Wave gate, not really accessible. We could do that. In pit room, we could get a major in pit room here. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like there was a loop around there. There are also a couple majors in the bottom right through a missile door and traversing through single chamber, which I think should be doable with what they've got.
Yeah. Meet Green Pirates to Cathedral on our way back.
Beans finds his first supers. This will definitely be very necessary here.
Very big.
A lot easier to get through the doors as well.
So 1 or 2 supers to kill a frozen Metroid?
Just one.
Just one, yeah. And if you have full health, you're guaranteed to get your super back.
I'm not so sure about that, actually. I think you could get extremely unlucky and not get a super.
You're nearly guaranteed to get your super back, but
I mean, I hope with 6 possible drops you do get a super, but I think it is possible to not. So it looks like Beans is opting not to go through the loop for Green Pirate Shaft, and instead he's just going to start booking it for these majors in the bottom right, potentially.
Yeah, so another thing to note, as Mother Brain 2 is not required, we have no health requirement to finish the game. So he can go without this reserve tank here.
Yep, he only needs what he needs to get through the rest of the world, not for Mother Brain, really.
Dare I jinx it? Ridley could still even block us here.
That is just part of the cruel fate of Metroid's objectives sometimes. Everybody's favorite beam, Spazer.
Oh god. Thread the needle. There's another major on the other side of Thread the Needle, but that's a long way to go. Does Beans think it's on the other side of Shack Tool?
I think he might have misread the map.
I think so.
Can we get some elevator music for Beans?
Although that's a completely different song, and I don't know if it's copyrighted, so I shouldn't do any more than that.
Oh, so Zebra has high jump. That's the only way he's able to get this gravity suit. That was in the sand pit.
Gravity, that is a very big pickup.
That must have been a major he found in pit room.
Said we had high jump, yeah.
So Beans probably realizing that he, unless he really did want the E-Tank here, I'm not sure he did, but yeah, now he's got to make the whole trek back and go through Thread the Needle.
That's a bit of unfortunate tournament nerves, probably. Yep.
And
Okay.
I think Zebra might be opting to just leave Torian and leave these other two majors behind.
I mean, the risky play, yeah, just leave him behind. You have everything you need. 10 supers is plenty to kill all the Metroids with ice. You're risking running into some sort of block later, but
That is true.
I mean, such is Metroid's objective.
Bean's finding one of the more useless majors in this game mode of Charge Beam. Unless you really, really need to kill a boss, it's just not gonna do much for you here.
For sure. You run into Brintstar. The map is not incredibly far, but I wouldn't say it's close by any stretch of the imagination.
That was a nice clip from Zebra, picking up another 2 super packs. He's pretty loaded on ammo, although, again, it's really not even that necessary.
Yet.
Yeah, it's too early to say, but for the main objective, definitely not necessary.
Yeah, for sure. So chat, what is your most anticipated game mode that you want to see? And if it's random objectives, which it should be, what's your favorite objective that you want to see?
You know everyone's gonna say bowling alley.
Ban Fantoon, require bowling. Yeah, Demensive, this is a brand new tracker which has every mini boss in the game, every statue in the game, and every boss in the game, and you can select them at will.
Amazing.
So when we do get that random objective and we have to do Acid Chozo, we can show it on stream.
Zebra is seeing one Metroid room at the top of Criteria here. Some more majors. We'll see if he feels the need to collect them, but so far taking a pretty commanding lead here at the start.
I wouldn't say 2 E-tanks is by, or 2 tanks is by any stretch of the imagination enough to get through extended hell runs, but I think pretty much you have the movement that you need for now. Not really required to get any of the majors.
The only other movement major you would really want to see here is speed, just in case it gets in the way.
For sure. I wouldn't mind seeing another PB pack here for Zebra, just in case you need to Crystal Flash. Although with the amount of health that we have, it's not going to do you too good. And Crystal Flashes are only in logic and hard in non-heated rooms. So Bean's about to find gravity here, which will significantly increase his movement capabilities.
He's going to have to make the loop back around, but yeah, he will be making his way to Criteria shortly here. There's the speed booster. So now there should really be no concerns about movement whatsoever in this. You can pretty much do anything to get where you need to go. Picking up some extra tanks would definitely be helpful, but yeah, pretty much go mode as long as the world allows it.
How many minutes behind would you say Beans is? I mean, I don't know if I would say minutes behind. Metroid's objectives is a very volatile game mode. If our runners decide to take two different paths, Metroids aren't very large rooms. He could just stumble into every single Metroid in a different region.
While they're in the same room now, yeah, Bean's not going to Criteria means that he's going to be an objective down until he decides to go back there. So I'd say Zebra's lead is going to compound the farther away that Beans gets from Criteria.
Sure. So pre-cathedral here. I wouldn't really feel comfortable doing this on a tank and a reserve because there might be an extra hell run on the other side, but instead we find Croc and we can't go through there.
Not the worst outcome if he... So, like, the revert out here is now actually going to divert him back to C, and he realizes... Yeah, so we actually did have a speed lock. It's going to force Beans to come here and find speed.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had to give an estimate, I'd probably say Beans is about 5 minutes behind.
I don't know. It depends on how much Beans books it here. We'll see. Beans does have that charge advantage. It's huge.
We'll see if it becomes a factor later. Although Zebra does have a healthy super count, he's not exactly lacking in the ammo department.
No. Beans does also have the ability to Crystal Flash over Zebra here. So if there are extended hell runs, he can get through them. Especially with his extra E-Tank. So the point of so much ammo, somewhat is, so in order to break Mother Brain 2's, not Mother Brain, Mother Brain 1's glass, it's 18 projectiles and then 3,000 damage to clear it. So you still do have to have ammo to get past Mother Brain 1. Plus any doors that you might come across, any pirates that you need to kill, you name it.
Oh, Beans.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Gonna have to do this Crystal Flash now.
Yep. What was this, what was inside this main street?
I didn't see what the major was, but Beans is not interested in it. He came down here and he didn't get it. He turned around.
X-ray? Oh, Beans, come on. Oh, this is not good. Right there, okay. It's coming down. Alright.
There we go. Oh, it was X-Ray in Main Street. And I know
Sweet.
Beans would normally want it, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's probably not going to be that useful here.
Where's speed here?
It was at the bottom, I think, at the end of Terminator.
Okay. Yeah. Careful, those Puyos do a lot of damage. There it is. You see the Brinstar map. We see Metroid 3 and Metroid 2? No, 4.
Yeah, I'm 4.
3 and 4.
Croc is only a major as well.
Wonder what the present is. I mean, considering how out of whack logic usually is on Metroid objectives, I don't suppose it's anything good or anything required.
Yeah, I would not be going for that with their current loadout. There just doesn't feel to be a need for it, but I guess you never really know.
At best, it could be Varia, and then you don't need anything else for the most part. I mean, Zebra's already got 25 supers. If he runs into Ridley, then he needs a little bit more health, but like, still have a bunch of places he can go to pick up extra resources if he needs it on the way.
That is M3 down for Zebra.
Oh, we have ship too, which is very nice.
Beans made his way all the way back to Indiana Jones for that major and is probably disappointed to see Spring Ball.
Yeah. Just a little bit. So, what other connectors do we have after this Brinstar? Anything good?
I didn't catch what the connectors off of Bryn would be. I know C didn't have any, I think. They've exhausted everything for T, so there must be something here in Bryn.
See if I can't go back. The VOD that shows up but not down. I don't know.
This is a very long and awkward path to get to M4, and I think might involve going through worst room in the game unless there's another path around.
I could tell you. Just got rid of the map though. Let me see. You can go through Mission Impossible, but then you have to come up through worst room in the game. So either way, you're gonna have to go through worst room in the game. That's unfortunate. And we do not have a runway that's long enough.
This is going to be rough no matter what. They might have to start collecting more health or search for Varia.
So, yeah, you have to go through worst room of the game. Because it's It's the tube that you have to power bomb room. I don't remember what it's called. That leads into the right side of worst room in the game. At the top of worst room in the game is
Mickey Mouse?
no, it's what's the remember that one seed that you broke by going through Cathedral? What to the left of it was it's named after a runner. Some boost. or
Harubi?
something. No, it's a boost room.
You talking about Harubi?
Chronic boost.
Oh, Chronic Boost.
Yeah, so Chronic Boost is to the left of worst room in the game, which leads on the bottom to Mission Impossible, which leads to Metroid 4. And then below that is...
Oh yeah. Okay, I see the map now.
Yeah.
That's very awful.
That's very awful indeed. We need a little bit more before we go back to that. Lava Farm is what's below.
Bean's here with full beam now, which is just tragic in a Metroid seed, but he's got it.
Yeah, so this would be a little bit better for Zebra at this point if he had ammo for Crystal Flash here.
Yeah, he did a spark up climb supers to see if that was a power bomb, but it was a super, and he had to revert.
Definitely grabbing whatever tank is here. Let's just hope it's an E-tank and not a reserve. Because it's going to be bad if it's a reserve. It's going to be a reset. Okay.
There's still nothing easy about this hell run.
Yeah, no. Oh my gosh. If Zebra had charge, he could climb out of the bottom or worst room in the game. And he can't see if clip Mission Impossible either. Can he really make it up worst room in the game with what he has?
He could. So he could kill the pirates with the supers that he's got, and then lay a power bomb and high jump. He'd be able to do a wall jump out of that area. Like, it is possible. It's just going to be tight with the energy that he has.
Definitely. Oops. Wave beam accidentally causing him to shoot the door and fall out.
Beans hasn't even seen what lies in wait for him here with M4.
Yeah.
Wait, so he just blindly killed Croc for not knowing that there was even a major there.
Okay, there's a save here. That's good for Zebra. See, it's not absolutely the worst thing if he doesn't make it up worst room in the game the first time.
Yeah.
But he's pretty much committed to going up worst room in the game right now. That's a reset and a half.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I'm not saying that Zebra should go for this, but it would be possible to get a short charge heading into worst room in the game from there.
Yeah, there is a short charge possible here. It would be recommended. I would definitely recommend it if you have the ability to short charge on those small amount of tiles. I feel like this would be like a very hard short charge.
I think it would be a 4-tap for sure.
You think so?
I think so. Or like a quad stutter 3-tap.
Yeah, it's definitely not something I would look forward to. The good news for Beans though is if he sees that, he can go for it with charge ice way more comfortably than Zebra could.
Yeah, he could definitely set up frozen platforms with the pirates, and it would help him get out of there pretty well.
Does this category have any bosses besides Metroids and Mother Brain? No. All you have to do is kill all the Metroids and Mother Brain 1, and then get out.
The bosses are still in the game, like their rooms still exist, and,
Yes.
and the bosses are there, but they're not required for getting access to Mother Brain, unless they are physically along the path to Mother Brain in some way.
Yeah. Oh, so Zebra reverted, and now has gone back to attempt worst room in the game again. Yeah, this is definitely bringing Beans back into the running here.
Absolutely. He's going to be able to get to this point with an extra E-tank as well.
Yep. And it could also CF as well if needed. It's not really going to be needed, but... Oh, actually, the better option here is Beans can actually Crystal Flash Mission Impossible to make this way easier for himself than try to go up first room in the game.
Crystal Flash Mission Impossible would not get him to the top of it. That only gets you to the item part.
Yeah, that only gets you that. Never mind.
Now, if he picked up that X-ray in Main Street, now we're talking.
Mm-hmm. Then he could have just X-ray climbed.
I think Beans is just going to be in a better position overall for worst room in the game here. I'm actually not that worried for him here.
No. So Beans choosing to go down Chronic Boost instead of going down worst room in the game. Definitely the better choice.
We're making moves here. He's almost out of worst room in the game.
Oh, Zebra makes it out.
But now he's got pillar room.
Without a flash, Crystal Flash. Oh yeah, this is... Yeah. You had to say something, Phoenix. You had to say something.
It's just a really bad spot for Zebra right now.
Yeah. I think this is one of those cases where you don't realize how bad the situation is until you're right in the middle of it. He's looking at the map, you're like, oh yeah, I can do this, and then a couple minutes later where you're in there and you have to get out, you're like, I shouldn't have done this. But at that point, you've put so much time into it, you're like, I gotta do it.
Now we're going to see Beans give this a go. Now they're right in the same spot.
Short charge? Yeah, he's going to do it with the short charge. No, alright, that's fine.
Gave it a try, but yeah, now he's just going to progress normally.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Doesn't want to use the pirate as a platform.
Yeah, I think opting to clear is fine, because I think he still has enough energy for pillar room here.
Mm-hmm. He can always just Crystal Flash if he wants to. He should have plenty, though. You know, he's just gonna see it. Yeah. It's what, 3 PBs to get through pillar room?
Just 2.
Just 2? Okay.
And nice usage of the PB there to push himself up and stay out of the acid for longer.
Yeah. Yeah, and then 1 PB to get back to the ship. Oof, perfect. Very nicely done.
Very well done. And with that, he now takes a lead that I'm not sure Zebra is going to be able to come back from.
Yeah, I mean, unless Zebra gets it within the next minute, this is changing hands quite significantly. It's Beans hasn't done Metroids 3, so he's got a tiny bit to make up, but Zebra really just needs to revert, because I don't think it's possible. Yeah, Zebra has to get through this room perfectly. There is no farm room in between this and pillars without there being a heated room.
And
new route, worst room in the game is not fun. Oh, couple of frames off there.
And that's M3 for Beans, so now he is fully caught up objective-wise, and he's ready to move on.
Oh, Metroid 4 needs to be marked for Zebra, please, Sacker.
At what point do we think Zebra might just maybe double revert out and come back later with more equipment?
I don't know. When you've spent this long doing it, you're kind of forced into it. It's a you do or die moment.
Yeah, it's understandable. Sunken cost fallacy, unfortunately. I do think he should be taking out that third pirate with supers. Like, I know he's trying to just work around it to get up there, but I don't know. I think he should be clearing that third pirate.
Yeah, the amount of times that it's hit them on the way out is just far too many to count. I think pretty much every attempt has been ended by this pirate. Or a French fry from the pirate. What's the second worst room in the game? In terms of like worst room in the game 2.0, I'd have to say what? Red Key Hunter shaft?
Maybe, well, I would actually say Three Musketeers.
Yeah, Three Musketeers is up there too.
Spiky Room of Death is pretty bad as well.
Ooh, very nice Mog Ball. Unfortunately, accidentally springballed. Okay, so looks like Zebra has reverted out again.
Yeah, I think that's fair at that point. It is lost time, but it's got to be done.
Yep. Phantom!
Not a boss you want to kill in this mode, but most of the time a boss you have to kill.
Yeah. So JW asked who picked this mode. The way that the new game modes are picked allows us to see the Season 3 categories, but unless we're paying attention to who individually banned each of the 5, we're not sure entirely who picked it. But I
was
do
watching.
know... Were you watching?
Yeah, I was watching. So Beans banned. So Beans selected the season 3 multi-category mode, and then he banned double suit, and then Zebra banned both no objectives and grab 9+1, and then Beans selected to play Metroids.
Okay. I know Beans has a very large disdain for double suit. Which surprises me, because what do you think's worse, Varia plus movement or double suit?
It depends on your perspective for it. So if you feel like your speed running is stronger, then you probably want double suit. But if you feel like maybe you have better use of the items for technical movement or tricks and logic to progress forward, then maybe you like Varia plus movement better.
Mhm. Alright, we're here in Norfair. I didn't see where the map was, but we're gonna be looking for it. We've still not found Mother Brain or Metroids 2. Beans is in go mode. He only needs to kill Metroids 2. There's Mother Brain, and... not Metroids 2, but we have Meridia and Wreck Ship. We've been to Wreck Ship, so Meridia is the play.
I agree. You'll probably pick up this major at the top of West Ocean before dropping down.
Yeah. Best case scenario here is Varia. Screw Talk's not bad.
Yeah, it's decent.
It's much better with Space Jump, the combination of the two.
Yeah, having both of them really amplifies both majors to be better than it is alone.
Zebra's turn to fight the Space Elephant.
Chat, is Fantoon an elephant or a squid?
Elephant Squid.
I think that's the only correct answer.
Or is it a really messed up jellyfish? You know, we also had the question, the second worst room in the game. This one. Wasteland.
Wasteland. Good choice.
Oh my god, Wasteland's horrific. Find Vanilla Morph Ballroom. And our map is down below to the left. Hopefully we find something good like Red Tower here. Get us closer to the map.
I think we've already seen Red Tower, but there might be a drop here. Maybe toilet, perhaps?
That'd be nice.
Alright, Zebra seeing nothing here. There is a tank. Maybe he would be enticed by that. He knows he needs to go back at some point.
How in the world did he break the block below, but not the one above? That was impressive.
I think that's the magic of Wave, with its hitbox veering away and then coming back to hit the block below.
That was incredible. Alright, so let's see who this Metroid 2s are. There you go, up to the left. Right next to the save. Very nice.
Yep. Very good save location there.
See, chat, this is why you save often. That revert easily saved them 15-20 seconds.
And what better candidate for showing that off than Cruelbeanz?
Right? If you didn't know, has a save early, save often sign. Getting bullied by the side hoppers.
One of the bad things about Screw Attack is that once you use it, you lose your iframe, so you can get hit again once you're out of the animation.
Yeah, he has to go through Wasteland and take it out. He can always Crystal Flash. I mean, he doesn't really need the ammo for much else. Other than breaking Mother Brain's tank. Oh, but there's a nice little save over here. Refill. That he ignores? I missed something?
You just really wanted another power bomb.
Fair enough, I guess.
Oh, an unfortunate death there for Zebra as well.
Okay, sure. We did check the West Ocean Major. It was Screw Attack.
There was another major on the inside part of it, yeah.
Okay. So for all you haters that said that charge is irrelevant, charge is what got Beans out of worst room in the game. Looking at you, Oats.
Oh, gotta be careful here, Beans.
I think you Crystal Flash here. No? Okay.
I think he had enough health to try the speedball one time, and then if he didn't make it, he could CF.
Fair enough. Alright. On to Mother Brain. I think we might just have enough ammo to take out Mother Brain.
I think he's got overkill for Mother Brain.
Nah. Alright, Mother Brain's here, and I believe, is it Criteria where the ship was? I believe. So, we're looking at like a zone and a half of travel. So chat, I know it's a little early, but let's get your escape time guesses in.
I think it was Brinstar where the map was.
Brinstar, okay. Yes, it was Brinstar. It's just Mother Brain 1. Yep, no Mother Brain 2. I'm going to say 55 seconds. Oh wait, Beans can't do Mother Brain yet. Oh wait, no, there's no Mother Brain 2.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're good. We're good. Beans, what you doing?
I think he knows, but yeah, that seemed like a little bit extra health.
Just a little bit. You have ice?
He just wanted the room reset so he could get the Rinka right away.
Yeah, sure. There we go. Alright, let's see if anybody got it right. Minute 35. Yeah, a couple people. We have Paolo, JD. I think that's just the two of them. Nice. You guys win absolutely nothing. Actually, you win another game between these two runners. What could be better than that? Yeah, sure, Jockey. All right, what do you think's going to be the next mode that the two runners are going to do, or sorry, that Zebra's going to choose?
Climb, Beans, climb!
Run!
Double suit does stay. Well, it's banned in the sense that they can't do the multi-category mode anymore.
Yeah, so the only options left are item draft and random objectives.
Yeah.
GG's! Beans finishes with an official race time of 52 minutes and 20 seconds.
Very nicely done. It was definitely looking like it was going to go the other way with Zebra being ahead for the first half of that rando. But yeah, just a very troublesome situation there with where M4 was located and being able to escape from there, turn things around.
All right, don't go anywhere, people. We're going to have match 2 coming up in just a few minutes. We'll be right back. The items that were picked and banned. Nito, would you like to tell everybody?
Sure. So the items that were banned were gravity and high jump. And the items that were selected were plasma and grapple.
Getting a little funky with it, huh?
That's one way to put it. Grapple providing some water mobility, but not really enough to say you can safely get through a lot of the water rooms. But plasma will definitely help with, staying safe and throughout the game, being able to kill enemies a lot earlier, etc. Like, it's just going to be... I'm not really sure what to make of these settings yet until we see it in action.
There's not a lot of people who can do like a 2-person pick band kind of thing, or have been doing them before the tournament. Yeah, Kanja, I'd love to remove them from the seed, or what we originally planned was for the banned or vetoed items to be placed late into the seed as late progression, but just the way that it works out, there's just not enough logic and hard tricky to force items late with consistency. But first major that we're gonna find here is Varia.
Can somebody say baby seed?
So at least it's not one of the items that we banned for starting. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, that's what happened to me with a lot of the item draft practice I've done, is that the items I ended up banning just ended up showing up early anyways. So it is nice to see that, unless we, see another one coming up here soon. But that is bombs in Cathedral here, which they cannot get yet without Morph.
Interesting item to be down there.
Certainly some backtracking going to need to happen, but primarily what they needed to grab was the supers that were behind Cathedral.
Yeah. Typically, very early in the seed, you don't see majors that you can't really get. It's like typically if you can physically see it, you're able to get it. So this top left major, not available right now.
There were 3 pink doors at the bottom here, which these supers will come in handy for.
Rising Tide. Players holding hands coming out. Into escape 3?
Yep. Bean's doing a pretty good job of hitboxing through these pirates. That's one of the benefits of Plasma, is that it extends how long the enemy's hurt box is deactivated for, so you can run right through enemies like that.
Yeah, at this point, do you even make the trek back for bombs? There
Oh,
was
I think you
another
have
major.
to.
Oh, yep, yes you do. I mean, once we find Morph, wherever the heck it is.
It seems extremely likely that those bombs are going to be necessary. I just can't see them not coming back for them.
If we find PBs first, I don't know if they're all that required, but...
If there were 2 back there, then I would imagine, like, if it was behind a core room, they would need, like, screw attack possibly to get through there and get the 1 major, which could be Morph. You never know.
Yeah. Not the best idea to go into this room. Yeah. Spo is what we're greeted with. I don't believe this is medium hard logic to get back up through that room.
No, it is.
Yes.
It can be, but it was still risky because not knowing what's on the other side of that room, you don't know if you have the runway or if it's a water room to be
Yeah.
able to cross from jump back.
Happy New Year's, everyone. Still 5.5 hours away from me, but it's January 1st somewhere.
Just UWJ up. Yeah. Unfortunately, high jump was banned for this match.
Where the heck are we going?
Oh yeah, there's still 3 majors left there. So it seems almost like they need to find either screw or speed, and if it's speed, they need energy.
All
They
right.
probably need to go to this bottom right door of Everest.
It's a 50-50 in Everest. Do you take the left or do you take the bottom right?
I think you have to take right here. Left is technically not in logic.
True. Yeah. You have
So
you can jump up here. So Screw's gonna get us through Dracora.
Bean's
So
taking a
whatever.
risk here though. Checking the left door.
This is
That's a
and
no.
that's reset. As much as I would want to continue exploring, this is a reset. There's no way you get bailed out here. We have knowledge of what the next step is for the most part. It's gonna be Dracora.
That was unfortunately a full reset for Beans. It won't take him as long to get back, but that is probably at least a 3 or 4 minute loss.
Yeah. Full reset. Oh no, he lost Faria.
I mean, yeah, you didn't lose a lot, but
I know, I was like, oh god, he's gonna lose 3 items, and then I was like, wait a minute, no, he's not.
it's just a lot of running around that you
It is.
don't want to be doing.
Yeah, he also lose supers. Yeah.
So now Zebra's gonna test his luck in Everest. Hopefully he does not make the same decision here. Yeah, I agree. The bottom left was a greedy play. Like, you're just hoping that you can get back from it. Oh, Zebra already tried the bottom left. I see.
Ooh. Okay. Means he's gotta be careful here. Okay. Made it through. Alright. What do you think is gonna be on the other side of Dracora? It's gotta be Morph, right?
I think it will be Morph. It would not. I don't think it would give you speed here to go down to Cora because it would not be in logic for them to get back up on just 99 energy.
Yeah. Possibly gravity to get down left side of Everest, but
Could be, yeah.
who knows? So that was Fish Tank, and then wherever the heck Fish Tank led.
Oh, be careful there, Beans. He almost just fell down again.
Yeah, that would have been very bad, and we likely would have seen a DNF. All right.
And it is Morph.
Orb.
So now that'll get them bombs.
Mhm.
I'm not quite sure where bombs will be used just yet, but I think they may have already seen something for it.
Let me see if I can't pull out the map here. Yeah, we can't go down Dracora Shaft, so some sort of can fly, or like
I don't think they can get to Big Pink yet because the only door they had access to is the bottom left one, and they need a power bomb for that.
Yeah, no, they need a power bomb to do Big Pink. They can get through that bottom left now. They're required a what room is that? Give me a second. That is this room, below Spazer room. Yeah, the pre-Spazer room. So one of the rare instances of using grapple its intended way of hooking the, gosh, what the heck are those things called again?
It's a Ripper.
A ripper, yeah. Yeah, this is the right way. I'm very surprised we haven't seen an E-Tank yet, because E-Tanks are attempted to put on the lowest seed the lowest progression step that they can possibly get. So it's usually 1 or 2, but we're at like 4 already.
Yeah, I mean, I think Varia kind of offsets that need immediately. So like it might push it a little bit later because of that if there wasn't a room that they could just plant one. But yeah, even with Varia, 99 energy is not a lot to work with.
So one of our next logical steps would likely be power bombs. Fantoon here. I think we check the item before going for Fantoon. Oh, but we only have
For sure,
supers.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no way we fight Fantoon here. Although we can pick up could we pick up the missiles in warehouse, or do we need a PB for that?
Yeah, PB for that.
We do need a PB. Yeah. Bombs do not work with that. we can go down wreck ship shaft if we so please. Is that going to be a cover and hit? It's not. Okay. Yeah, but Beans isn't sure where. Does Beans see the logic here?
I think he does
Possibly.
now.
Yeah. I was just about to say hold on for Croc, and then Croc appeared. So Croc will not be in logic until we get charge or 8 supers. Or 20 missiles. Wait, 20, 25 missiles.
I think it's 25, yeah.
25 missiles.
Or some combo of ammo between those.
Yes. Plasma does put this room in does put Metal Pirates in logic. One of the rare instances of being able to go through Metal Pirates. Seems like Zebra did not know that bit of logic, though. Because Spacer also puts Metal Pirates in logic. Ugly, but it does. I think that's what the seed intends, is for us to do Metal Pirates with Plasma. You can do at least one of them with supers, so not terrible. And if you get good drops, you can do both of them.
Yeah, it does seem like Metal Pirates is the play here.
Yeah, if it was just the supers, this wouldn't be in logic, because that requires lucky. Can be lucky. Yeah.
Oh, so okay, so he's not aware that Plasma would work.
He's not. That's unfortunate. It's little things that you pick up every now and then.
He had one super deflect off of a pirate, and that can happen if you shoot a pirate in a particular spot, but you can usually get around it by shooting as you run at them to avoid hitting that spot.
Looks like we did have access to a few more rooms. I thought that was the only room we still had access to. So it may not actually be the logic, but let's see if Beans opts to do the Metal Pirates. Yep, does know the logic. Okay. And opts to not waste any of his supers. See if he's rewarded with anything special. West
Just
Coast.
narrowly getting back from pillar room there.
Rewarded with charge. That is huge.
Charge Varia Plasma is usually a recipe to not need to worry about ammunition very much.
It's a 450 damage combo. Beans is gonna go do Fantoon with this. It's a wise choice here. Fortunately, we can't microwave him, but how much HP does Fantoon have?
It's 2,500, so it would be 6 charge shots.
7? No, 6. Yeah, you're 6. Yeah. Can't math.
I guess I understand, like, at least you're not enraging him, and it's only a little bit less than a a super, but it is still like a decently long fight to require at least a minimum of 6 rounds.
Yeah. I don't know. This is Norfair, so getting Norfair map is, I think it would be worth it. If this were like Wreck Ship or Turian, I'd say probably not worth it, because then whatever you're gonna find, however many rooms you're gonna find by getting the map, isn't gonna be nearly as much. But you could have only seen a fourth of what the map holds at this point. So I think this is definitely a good play.
Yeah, that's understandable. I think I might have wanted to see if I could do the loop around West Ocean to maybe scrounge up a missile pack somewhere.
Yeah, both of the plays are good in their own right. I think I would have gone with you. Yeah, just at least check out the 2 doors in West Ocean, because if you can get to the top one, that's a free item. I mean, any one of those, anything that it could be, would be good in my opinion. You get power bombs, huge. You get missiles for Fantoon, huge. You find another major, huge. Beans not counting damage correctly and supering Fantoon and raging him. It's unfortunate. Yeah. I think he did. Did he do 4 shots? He must have done 4 charge beams and a super, which is only 2,400 damage. It's 100 off. It's a bit of time lost there. I should switch the sound back to Bean, though.
Yeah, so now Zebra is attempting the exact same thing after
Yeah.
just picking up charge, same loadout and everything.
Holy, that is a map. How do you even begin to dissect this? I think you definitely do Croc here for the E-Tank.
I don't know. Like, was Croc blocking getting that X down there?
Give me a second. Let me pull
I think he was, or you have to do reverse spot tune.
Yeah, you have to either do reverse spatoon to get to the X.
Okay, I think my primary concern would be the X, not necessarily the tank.
Sure. Because at this point, you can treat X's as if they're majors.
Yeah, you definitely need to find PBs here as soon as you can. But yeah, I like the idea of working from the bottom and then going up to the top. The bottom didn't have any entrances to other areas. It has what you're looking for. I think this is a good direction for Beans to go after seeing that map.
Nasty map, though. At least we have Varia, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I count 1, 2, 3 majors. It's Kraid, a C, 2T entrances. So we don't even know how to get to the top of West Ocean, but it's there. Sakri, can you mark down Fantoon for Beans, please? And Zebra at this point.
And Zebra, yeah.
Thank you. I know I forget when I track after nothing has happened for quite some time, and then something happens, it's like, oh wait, I have to track.
Alright, so Beans is going to see what this X is here. Unfortunately, with Fantoon dead, now it's going to need to be traversed a little bit differently. Also, you can just crouch jump up to this door frame. You do not need to bomb jump.
Okay. He makes it. So, Zebra opting to go the other path for now, saving and then going into Criteria. Or Torian, whichever so they choose. No, they have to go Criteria first.
It ended up being another super pack, so that's really unfortunate. It pretty much means that not much else is going to be able to be done here in Norfair, and that
No, for sure.
he kind of just needs to move on.
Yeah. So you can now Criteria is the only route here. Well, I mean, you could go to like Hotarubi and go into T.
You could, yeah. I think logically that would be out of logic, since you would have to gate glitch back with not enough supers for the leniency, but he definitely could do it.
Gate glitch where?
There was the fast ripper room leading into pillar setup and then Hotarubi.
Sorry, we can't go to Turian over there because there's you need the PBs for that water tunnel thing. Let's see, where else could we go though? I mean, can you jump up room names? The hardest thing, man. Can you do halfy climb room without high jump?
Yeah, with grapple, that's totally fine.
The right side.
Oh, like through the area.
Yeah, the areas.
You can go left to right, but you can't go right to left.
So left to right is the logical play here, then.
Oh, because that leads to Crate, and then you can go down Bowling Alley to get to the top of West Ocean. That's actually crazy.
Because Fantoon's dead, yeah, that's crazy. That is some logic right there, dude.
Will they realize it though? Because like,
how long does it take?
Okay, so Halfy Climb has baffled even some of the top runners in terms of what is logical for it. Going left to right, while it looks like it's, you know, like the carpal tunnel climb where you're just mashing a button to get up there, is in logic and hard when it's one tile wide. It's more supers. Yeah, that has to be it then.
Yeah, that's it. Wow, look at that. Call me the logic master. I mean, I'm not racing, so like, obviously I can look at it with an objective point of view.
From where Beans was looking on that map, I think he's considering going down Green Pirate Shaft.
He's gonna save here at Hotaru.
Which would be really bad, I think. I don't think that's going to be a bailout of power bombs.
Oh, that major?
There was a major there, and then there was an X after Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I see that. I mean... It's hard to say. Like, those could be... No, because you'd have to bail them out, so those would be out of logic. So, I very much doubt that that's going to be the way to go here.
Okay, Zebra also believes that he has to bomb jump this.
This is a wild one, folks.
It is tight, but it is just a crouch jump into a down grab. Like, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, Spiffy. Technically, if PBs were... Okay. Sure. Bailed out. Bailed out, man. That's some techno-waffle stuff right there.
That is very... That's a neato thing as well. Like, that's just unbelievable.
Never punished, man. Techno's like, wait, what did I do?
Yo, nice spacer pickup.
Oh my gosh. And Beans getting the best beam in the game, replacing the worst beam in the game, you know?
They were supers anyways.
I was gonna say, dude, those are supers. There's no way those are BBs. But of course, bailed out in Green Pirate Shaft. So missiles is also one of the first things that the seed tries to force you to get. We still haven't seen those. Yeah, with PBs, the seed is now completely like wide open. The only thing that can stop us is speed.
Well, that and like some water rooms for sure.
Yeah. A few of them. Spring Ballroom comes to mind.
But yeah, Bean's at a very significant advantage now that he has obtained his out of logic PBs.
Mhm. How much does that break the seed, though? What do you think? Because, I mean, without those PBs, what other logic do you have to follow to even get to this point?
I think we just don't see it yet, but I think it subverts a lot of what the seed intended.
I believe so, too. They were in Green Pirate Shaft, JD. Along with the knee tank.
But the bottom of the shaft was blocked with a PB door, so it was very clearly trying to say this isn't where logical PBs is.
Yeah. We can either go to Turian or Criteria from this point.
Yeah, so now Bean's doing the thing that we thought he had to do before he obtained his ill-gotten power bombs.
So neither runner recognizing that they had to go through bowling. And it's funny because how many people before this, the tournament was like, haha, I'm gonna ban Fantoon but require bowling. And now that there's a case where they have to go through bowling when Fantoon's dead, nobody recognizes it.
Beans don't need no grapple, he's got health.
Yeah, you know. Zombie crate is still a thing, yes. Yes, it is.
That happened to me in a race one time. I just never charge shot Kraid if I can help it because of that.
Alright, what's this major gonna be? Any guesses?
Well, I don't know about a guess for that major, but Beans is like, I don't care about those missiles. We're going missileless this seed.
Let's say, like, if we want this seed to be super quick, or from this point on to be super quick, it's gonna be speed or gravity.
I'm betting speed because there was still a speed lock major back in Wreck Ship.
Yeah, and Jakora. It's
Speed it is.
Alright, back to Jakora.
Well, I don't know if he's going to do that. I really don't know if he's going to do that.
There's no way he goes back to Jakora.
He's definitely going to take this Taurian entrance and see what he can do.
Yeah.
Zebra now also making this loop. Didn't get the power bombs that Beans did, although he doesn't need them for this point.
So Zebra's actually making up a significant amount of time by not going all the way around here. Some more missiles. Let's see if Bean intentionally skips them.
I mean, he couldn't get to him now, but
No.
yeah, we'll see if he even comes back
Uh-oh.
around for him.
I believe that's the second time. I think Zebra also failed Croc. Quick kill last seed. That's Croc done for Zebra here. Going to pick up his prize of Speed Booster. Croc, Kraid. Same thing. And he's also ignoring his grapple. I mean, it's faster to not use grapple here. No, Beans picked up the missiles. Why? So yeah, apparently you can KO KO the bowling Chozo. Didn't know that one. Have you ever seen that one, Nito?
I've never seen K going through the Chozo hand like that. Okay, so there weren't power bombs here on this side of Torian either. So where were the logical power bombs supposed to be?
Criteria? Or is it what was on the other side of the criteria door? Or is it Meridia door? Whatever that other door was next to Torian.
Yeah, it was a criteria door. I know Zebra was in the area, but I don't know if he went in there to look.
I'm pretty sure they went into the door, but I think turned around because it was immediately something they couldn't do.
Oh, yeah, power bombs could be... Oh, it was G4, okay. Okay, so yeah, I think there was another X all the way back in Wrecked Ship.
Yes. Yes. Oh, this is one nasty seed, man.
These are the types of seeds that we hope to see as viewers of the tournament.
Yeah.
These are the seeds that the players do not want to see at all.
Yes, agreed. This is what makes for entertainment.
Oh, I see. So G4 was probably at the end of Gauntlet here.
Yeah. So, do you know what that means?
Well, I feel like Beans needs to be heading for Big Pink now.
That either means that gravity is in past Dracora, or there is a runway very close to this elevator. And that means that gravity is in Dracora.
Beans, I don't know why you do this to yourself. As a friend, I just want you to, you know, I want you to get help, Beans, when you make these decisions.
Gosh. Man, this is a seed and a half, man. Do we have spikes to spike suit anywhere?
I know they're, well, I mean, from below G4, we barely saw anything before Beans reverted out, so I don't know.
No.
I still would not want to rely on that. I think it's better to just go elsewhere.
Yeah. Go get the gravity where we know where it is. So I'm pretty sure it's quite literally the only thing that can get us past the G4 is the gravity and past Tricora.
Beans does see the loop underneath to get to that major next to Ice Beam Gate. It looked like it was blocked by East Ocean, but there is a path underneath.
Uh-oh. Okay, Zebra makes it through to the room. You know, something tells me that Beans won't be picking item draft again.
I think he's having the time of his life. What do you mean?
I don't know, man. It's really a 50-50 with Beans. It's either he's having the time of his life or he's never playing Map Rando again.
I am interested to try and figure out what Zebra's next plan of attack is here. He might have seen, like, so he just got speed, so he might be going back to Decora now.
He got X-Ray and it's like, what the heck is X-Ray doing here? Alright, Big Pink or Tricora? What do you think?
Well, it's got to be Decora, right? Like, he can't get into Big Pink.
Why not?
Oh, for Beans? Yeah, I was looking at Zebra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know. I think Beans should probably go to Big Pink.
I mean, Big Pink is a lot more rooms to check. Yes. It's probably the right decision, but I think we should go to Decora.
Yeah.
I don't know, my gut's saying Decora.
Well, we will know here shortly what that's going to result in for Zebra.
We're gonna find gravity, and Zebra's gonna be catapulted into the lead. Yeah, because there's two ways you can look at this, right? What's faster and what the game wants you to do. What's faster is probably Big Pink, but the game wants you to do Decora.
Yeah, I mean, I like to rely on what the game wants me to do if I don't have a clear direction of where to go at that moment.
Hey, look who decided to show up. Gravity.
Hello, Gravity.
Yeah, no way Big Pink is faster now. I don't know, dude. If there weren't a lot of water rooms past Big Pink, like, you could not need gravity at all, but... yeah, 45-minute first missile pack. Oh my gosh. Nevdi Morph? How about Nevdi Missile?
Well, it'll be Zebra Missile at this point.
Zebra Missiles now, yeah. I mean, there's also that seed where, Oats never even picked up missiles. Alright, so now we could see what's in Big Pink. It's gonna be missiles, and some more missiles, probably. Oh, there's some power bombs, but... that makes sense after knowing where other logical power bombs were.
Yeah. So there was, I guess there wasn't another X here in Wreck Ship, so now does that mean that logical PBs are actually in criteria down G4 somewhere?
Yeah, that's what, it's somewhere in criteria. That's what it has to mean, right?
It would be so clutch right here if Zebra like took this save in Everest and then just went down Green Pirate Shaft for the heck of it.
That it would.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to though.
It's Rodney. The Riddlers. Yeah. 40 shots. But what's it? Four shots to 3 missiles. So. Getting a little low on health, but we got a reserve. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? Beans? Right? Oh, Rodney is such a butt, man.
So Ridley was dead there for a while, and then because Beans jumped above the door frame, it reset Ridley's AI to do another pogo. Yeah. At least the save was nearby. It's not that much lost time, but well, yeah, it is a scam.
Isn't it a spin jump cancel that resets, not just jump above?
I think it is like you don't have to cancel the spin jump. I think it is just spin jumping above the door frame will initiate a Ridley AI reset. Yeah. But yeah, Ridley was doing the motion of trying to pick up Samus, and Beans just didn't get there until a reset. But again, not much lost time. He did have a save nearby, so it's relatively minimal loss.
Yeah. A good way to avoid getting fake grabbed by Ridley is if you know exactly when Ridley is going to die. If you just jump straight into the claws, you'll be fine.
It has to be on an up pogo, though. If you do it when he's coming down on a pogo, it'll just be a normal grab then, and you'll take damage. Okay, so Zebra has found his way back into Turian, but now he's leaving. He investigated the speed booster hallway, He really just needs to get back to criteria, I think, for
this is
his
a
progression.
case of not enough experience, I believe. Just not being able to follow the logic as well as other runners have.
Or, just break the logic like Beans.
Yeah, you know. Half of one, six of the other. Dragon and Mother Brain are the only two things left that's stopping Beans from moving on to round 2. With the safety save here, I feel like not a lot is gonna really be able to hold Beans up here and keep him from taking this home.
Say, yeah, that seems like it. There's just been such a big difference of time between when Beans got his power bombs and Zebra's still looking. That it seems well in Beans' favor at this point, but can't really rule out anything yet until they cross the finish line.
Is Dragon gonna be here? That is a very good question. And the answer is no.
But there is a Brinstar entrance. Yeah, so if Dre is in criteria, that does give Zebra a little bit of hope. Just a little bit.
Smidge.
And Beans would still need to find a solution for going down criteria.
If there is a runway off of Business Center, you can carry a shine spark up to the elevator. It's not easy, but it's possible.
I know the top right door was a save station, I think. I'm not sure about the top left door.
Yeah.
You can do it from the top left door if you have runway, but I just don't know what it is. Oh, it's Mission Impossible.
Okay, so that's a no.
Yeah, but we do have Mother Brain now. So, okay. So actually, this is going to work out really well for Beans, because then Dre is probably in Bryn. He'll finish up there, and then he can just go down criteria without any need for anything to get back up and just finish the game.
Yep. And have the 20-second escape from the map?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I mean, it's probably a little bit more than 20, but it can't be much more than 20. Get the map again. Alright, so Mother Brain, I don't remember that room, into early supers, into Bubble Mountain.
I think the only thing that will save Zebra now is if Dragon is locked behind some water movement that Beans doesn't have.
Early supers logical PBs? No. No chance. Because, I don't know. Maybe, but probably not. I mean, actually, the Zebra still doesn't have PBs. Oh, there you go. There they are. Speak of the devil. I think that's the latest I've ever seen PBs be collected in a hard tricky seed. Maybe not. I think there was that one oats seed that was like an hour and 20 minutes. But yeah, as you can see, the logic break by Beans just are what, save at least 20 minutes? So when did Beans get his power bombs?
I think it was like 30, 35 minutes into the seed or something.
Yeah, I'm checking real quick.
Okay, so yeah, Beans found Batuni tank hallway here. They're just like, he doesn't naturally have a solution for it, but he's making one with speed booster.
Yeah. Beans found PBs at 30 minutes, so. I mean, I'm usually the one to say that breaking logic is a bad idea. For the most part. Like, it's generally never gonna net you anything, but I mean, the logic that he broke there was fairly safe in breaking. Like, he couldn't go too much farther than the 2 rooms he had, so that one case just... That's one of the things that you just wish that they were supers. That there weren't PBs there, so it'd be a little bit more interesting of a seed, of a race, but... Peggle Greg, what is item draft? Thank you for asking what item draft is. What item draft is our players each get the chance to draft an item that they want to start with, and an item that they want to have them not start with. And so you're just starting essentially with 2 items chosen by one each by each of the players. Not appearing late 7. We wanted that to happen, but it doesn't work that way.
If Beans wants this map station, I couldn't tell if it was the water map, but you would have to sack for it. Oh, I think it's a normal map station. He's fine.
Water map is it's a right side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's normal.
Where's Dragon?
Hello? Where the heck is Dragon? Have we not seen all the maps?
Torian? Have we seen Torian map?
Okay, we've seen Criteria, we've seen Norfair, we've seen Turian, we've seen Brinstar, Zelly's wreck ship.
They've both been to Torian, but I'm not sure they got the map for it.
Yeah, they must have not gotten the map for Turian. Alright, so Dragon's and Turian. I mean, but no matter what, Beans is never gonna have to come back up from Criteria, so...
I think Beans really should just be reverting out of Brinstar at this point. Like, I don't think he's gotten anything super useful here. He got space jump, but...
No, he needs the side jump. He needs the side jump for Oasis.
Oh, he got high jump. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Without this, he couldn't get up Oasis. Bailed out. Got lucky again.
Oh, he did revert the space jump, though.
I don't know. We'll figure out soon enough when he high jumps or when he does. Yeah. Zebra's not gonna like what he sees. Oh wait, we do still have. Oh yeah, there's Ridley here, so
Yeah, he's alright with that.
yeah.
But Dragon will continue to elude.
High five. This one's gonna come down to whoever finishes first. You don't say.
It's a bold statement.
Yeah. Bold move, save it. Bold move, Cotton. See if it pays off. Zebra, you need to go above the door before breaking spin to get Ridley to turn around. There you go. So many little nuances to this game that you just have to figure out. Experience them yourself, really.
Just comes with playing the game for endless hours.
Mm-hmm. Or watching endless hours. I can't tell you how many hours I've watched in the past 8 or 9 months.
At least 4.
Yep, that's not a false statement.
Also, pillar setup room into pillar room, not even randomized.
A healthy amount? I wish I could say a healthy amount, Axel. I really wish I could. Looking at my Twitch recap, But I also like leave Twitch on my phone and just kind of let it sit so people get ad revenue. So who knows how much was actually time spent watching.
This Cruelbeanz map here, dude. You think you're gonna get it, and then the toilet just takes you so far away.
Oh, you wanted this map? This one? Nah. And then back down we go. Yeah. yeah, it'd be really funny if Dragon was just the room before the map. Aw.
How about the room after the map?
Yep. Or that. Good thing Bean says high jump here.
Beans will have a quick kill available with grapple in the inventory. Must have been planning for that the entire time.
It'll be pretty easy for Beans to get out here. He has high jump.
I'm not sure he would even need to do the grapple escape, though. Like,
Yeah.
I think he would just go back the way he came, right?
Yeah. You just go back up Crab Shaft. And that's all 4 bosses done for Beans. Oh, but with speed and high jump, yeah, he can just jump up Crab Shaft here. I mean, if not, he could have just one tile wall jumped on the right side.
You can't do that all the way up. There's one section of it where you wouldn't be able to reach, and because you'd have to 2-tile wall jump
Ugh.
up to that area. Yeah. So, but he could 2-tile wall jump all the way up the left side if he needed to.
Yep, he could give himself a carpal tunnel on the left side.
It's not that bad with high jump.
No. It's not what you were doing a couple of days ago.
Don't even remind me, dude. So yeah, Beans should be seeing that his last map that he hasn't been to yet is Criteria, and he hasn't seen Motherbrain yet. He's just verifying that that is the case. And Zebra doing the full revert back to Big Pink, which is extremely smart. Brinstar had nothing. He doesn't need anything from Brinstar, so that saves him a ton of time to now make his way to Turian.
Yeah, Sakura, that short charge requires you to also kill the entire room, where the bomb jump doesn't require you to kill anything. Wait, can you, or does it lock when you get the item?
It locks when you get the
It
item,
locks when you get the item. Yeah, you still have to kill everything.
which is no problem because they started with Plasma.
Yeah. How have the commentators found the seed so far? I found it extremely enjoyable, up until the point where we got out of logic power bombs.
This is one of those seeds where it's like it's fun to watch, horrible to be in.
Yeah.
Like, would I want to be in this seed in a tournament seed? or in a tournament setting, absolutely not. But being on this side, it's been thoroughly entertaining.
Speeds has still not seen any of Criteria other than before G4. Wait, did he go G4 down a little bit? I think only Zebra went down G4.
He did go down G4 and saw one room of Business Center before reverting out.
Yeah. But at this point, Beans knows that Mother Brain is here, and so is the ship. So he does not need to come back.
Yeah, Beans will not be getting gravity, nor do I think he needs it.
Yeah. I believe Mother Brain is to the left of landing site, which if you can get a short charge there, right?
If it's top left, no. If it's bottom left, yes.
Okay. I believe it's top left, so no. Wait, no, it's nowhere even near the ship. It's
Bubble Mountain?
It's Bubble Mountain, yeah. Yeah, so he will not have a Zeb skip, which whatever at this point.
As long as he spends the ammo correctly, he has enough ammo to break all the Zebs and still get the fight started.
Can even pick up these missiles if he so pleases. Because who knows, you might have some of the turrets troll you, as they often do.
His energy is a little low for this, so it is cause for concern.
Well, he missed the super, I think.
But yeah, Beans correctly killing the Zebs with just supers, because the missiles are more important to use on the tank itself.
Yeah, but he has enough. There you go.
All right, Beans.
Charge waves. Plasma
don't take too many hits.
750, I believe. So 2415 6 divided by 700.
24 shots. 24.
Yeah, but minus the 4, so it's like 19 shots or something. Missiles are slightly faster in DPS than beam. Oh.
Be careful. Okay, should be fine now as long as it doesn't get catch up. Yeah, there we go. And Zebra does have Dragon down, so he would be on his way to Mother Brain.
Much closer than I expected this to be, considering Beans got power bombs 25 minutes earlier than Zebra did.
I think that is the power of having gravity versus no gravity at that point.
Yeah, that's just a wild time gap. Oh yeah, it's 40 seconds. Escape. I forgot, chat. That's my bad. Yeah, you want to go down. Yoink room here. Get the E-tank. Pick up the missiles.
I think single chamber probably would have been a little faster, but this should still work.
Should suffice, yeah. Let's get some GGs in the chat for Cruelbeanz.
What a wild ride.
Yeah, Mr. Bowen's wild ride there for sure. Finishing with an official race time of... Gotta find the right tab. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 42 seconds.
That seed was a minute long. What happened?
Right? What the heck? Oh my god, it's not worst room in the game again. No!
He doesn't have high jump either, so he's trying the hypo jump.
Oh, what a cruel seed. I'm so funny. Okay, what is this?
I think we'll be getting invites sent out shortly here. Oh, and there's Beans. GG, Mr. Beans.
Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. If you hear my kids in the background, I'm sorry.
No worries.
That second seed was quite a wild ride there for both of you.
That was nuts. I was nervous. I was like, I'm cooked. I died too many times. I did dumb things. I routed completely wrong. It was insane. Oh god, hang on a second. Hey! 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 Clear it.
I don't think Zebra's seen the finish check yet, or else we'd have them in here too.
Yeah, he's still playing the seed.
Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. They're having fun.
No worries. So, we can talk about the second seed a little bit here. It looks like Zebra is still playing. He may not have seen that you finished or not. We're not sure.
Yeah.
So, tell us about your power bombs.
Oh man, those power bombs! I was trying to do things. I really thought the power bombs were way down bottom left. I really thought so. And then when I killed Fantoon, I was like, uh-oh, can't get up here. I tried. I kept finding them, and it took me a while to find power bombs. I don't even know what the logical ones were. I have no idea.
We believe the logical ones were all the way to the bottom right of shipping criteria.
Oh my gosh.
So,
wow.
On the left side of Decora was gravity.
Okay.
Which you skipped, and then the gravity would have gotten you through West Ocean down G4, and then
God,
you
I
can
can't
go
remember
over
where I
the
got
ship.
my power bombs at. I don't even know where I got my power bombs. I have no idea.
You went down, so you went through LN Jail into Green Pirate Shaft.
Yeah.
And you picked them up in the Pirate Shaft, but the bottom right door of Pirate Shaft was a power bomb door.
Yeah, I was really hoping that was a power bomb. I was like, it's gotta be a power bomb, right? It's gotta be. I got so lucky.
It wasn't even the X you were going to. You just happened to get them in Green Pirate Shaft.
Well, I thought to myself, like, there's an E-tank here, but there's another item here, so it could be an X. Could be power bomb. I got bailed out so bad.
That was an extreme bailout, yeah.
Yeah.
He also got bailed out with high jump boots, or else he wouldn't have made it up Oasis.
No, I would have been screwed in that. I would try to do a shine spark, but you can't shine spark. I mean, you can go up, but you can't get in the door.
Yeah.
It was it was fun. Second seed had me nervous because
Well,
I would die in Ridley and did a lot of dumb things.
Yeah, Dragon was definitely the outlier here with routing. Just with how many logical steps you had to progress through just to be able to make it to Dragon, and then how Torian itself was just such a troll map with the map location, and then you think you're about to get it, and Toilet just takes you so far away from there.
Up. Then you got to go all the way down. Going down worst room in the game. I saw Zebra doing that without high jump. Never mind,
we'll let you finish. We'll let them finish, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they had already killed Dre. Okay,
yeah, might as well let them finish it. Yeah. He came close to beating me because I did a lot of dumb things.
Yeah.
I should have lost here.
So we'll talk about this with Zebra too, but you got your power bombs 25 minutes faster than Zebra did.
Oh my god.
They didn't get their power bombs until 55 minutes.
That's tragic.
But the fact that they're only like 7-8 minutes behind you?
Yeah, that kind of shows the power of gravity in these seeds and being able to maneuver through water rooms so much faster.
Yeah. I struggled a lot through the water rooms. A lot. Where was gravity?
It was back in wrecked ship right near the start. So you had to get screw attacks so that you could go through decor and get morph, and then you could get bombs. And then you were able, once you get Northern map and you see what's going on, you're able to do the loop after you kill Fantoon through Happy Climb, kill Kraid, and then you can take Bowling Alley down to the top of West Ocean where you get speed.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to take speed all the way back to wrecked ship, go down to Korra, and gravity's there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be it.
You're saying how funny it is that people before the tournament were saying, "Oh, let's ban Fantoon and then require bowling," and then when bowling's required, nobody recognizes it.
Yeah. The fact that that Kraid was behind bowling or after bowling, or no, he was before bowling.
Yeah.
To get to West Ocean. It's kind of crazy.
But yeah, Zebra will be finishing up here in just a second, and then I believe they are going to join us here.
Yeah, I should have lost that seed. I felt so bad. The route I did, the things I did, I felt so horrible with it.
It was definitely getting you ran into some trouble early on in this seed with going down the bottom left door of Everest.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, getting locked down there. I didn't realize I couldn't think of what the logic wanted, but I was like, oh god, Decora shaft, go back to Decora.
Okay, alright.
What's up, Zebra?
Welcome in. GG's.
GG.
So yeah, we were talking about where first power bombs were for both of you in the seed, and you found your first ones, Zebra, bottom right of landing site in Criteria.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Beans found his first power bombs going down the Green Pirate Shaft in Norfair when there was a clear power bomb door lock, and kind of lucking out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't. That's okay. That would have saved a ton of time.
Yeah, you would have beat me if you'd done that.
Yeah.
So I did some things that are terrible.
Yeah, but you picking up gravity actually helped you catch up quite a bit, because there was a 25-minute difference between you two getting power bombs, and now you were only 7 or 8 minutes behind by the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, pretty sure logically gravity was required to get power bombs.
Oh, it definitely was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
did
just
some
didn't want to
shenanigans.
soft lock myself going down there.
Yeah, no, it was the correct play for sure.
What I did was not logic to get across Botany tank room.
And then jumping back to the first seed, so the main difference there before, the problems with where M4 was placed in Brinstar, Zebra was actually had a decent lead all the way up until then, because
Wow.
Beans, it seemed like you were more focused on collecting majors that ultimately just were not useful. Like you got full beam combo, and that's just not gonna really take you very far in a Metroid seed, unfortunately. But
No, I forgot that Metroid didn't have Mother Brain 2. So I was preparing for Mother Brain 2.
yep, that is the key difference here, is that you just don't have to worry about that all. The only stuff you need is the stuff that you need to traverse the world in those kinds of seeds.
And it just so happened that the charge beam that you picked up lets you kill the pirates far easier in worst room in the game than Zebra.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a huge difference right there if you can do that. Just trying to get up there without that, terrible.
Yeah, worst room in the game. That's just kind of where it fell apart for you, Zebra. Just it was a tough hell run, and besides the beam loadout, Beans had an extra E tank over you, and it just kind of just made it a little bit easier to escape that area. But otherwise, it was a great showing from both of you on these two seeds.
Absolutely.
My nerves are getting the best of me. They were.
Yeah, tournament nerves are something entirely different. Like you play through an entire season of Map Rando, and then it feels like everything is different here.
I'm being judged by 224 people.
More like cheering you on, dude.
Judge me.
They're cheering both of you on.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Zebra, I'm getting crushed next one.
Yeah.
I got Tilly. Tilly is gonna eat me alive.
That's fair.
Divine, did you have anything else you want to ask our racers here?
I don't think so. Great showing by both runners here. Do you two have anything else that you would like to say before we wrap it up?
When you said "Welp," I messed up in the chat. What that happened there?
Okay. I've got nothing.
So sorry, Zebra. What did you say?
When Bean said "Welp," I messed up. What did they do?
Oh, when I messed up, I got killed by Ridley.
Oh.
Yeah, I died to Ridley. I killed him, and then on this way down to swoop me, he tailed me right in the face.
Yep, that's fine. Alright. I guess that's it.
Alright, so Beans moving on to round 2 in the gold bracket. Zebra's going to drop down into the lose bracket, but still has more games to play. We have 4 brackets this year: gold bracket, silver bracket, bronze bracket, and a copper bracket. So everybody who's in the tournament gets to play minimum of 3 games, which is great for this year. There's not going to be another race tonight. The next race is going to be bright and early tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. EST. If anybody's actually going to be awake at that time, come on and join us, or if not, on their way to work. I'm the Divine, along with Nito co-commentating and Sakri being our tracker. Great showing by both Beans and Zebra. That's going to be all from us. So see you next mission.